The battle of the pubs has begun. And at the heart of it, two of Britain's most beloved motoring icons, Jeremy Clarkson and James May. It's a rivalry that stretches back decades, filled with laughter, bickering, and more than a few unforgettable moments on the road. But this time, the setting isn't a racetrack or a car review. No, this time, the battleground is the village pub. Yes, you heard that right. James May has just revealed that he's been officially banned from Clarkson's countryside pub, the Farmer's Dog. And his response? Not loud, not angry, but devastatingly polite, wickedly witty, and only 6 words long. It all came to light when James appeared on Lorraine. Host Christine Lampard asked him directly about the rumor that Clarkson had indeed barred him from his pub. After all, a photo had gone viral, an image of the pub's banned board. Only 2 names were on it, Labour leader Keir Starmer and James May. Clarkson, of course, had explained Starmer's ban with a cheeky swipe at politics, saying he found Labour too London-centric and not much use to farmers. But James May's inclusion? That raised eyebrows. Fans were baffled, but also delighted. And James' reply? A masterclass in dry humor. With that trademark straight face, he simply said, "Well, apparently, but I've said before it's a bit like being banned from the golf club, because I wasn't going to go anyway." The studio erupted with laughter. Then, with perfect timing, he added the sting in the tail. "I've got my own pub, which is just around the corner, so I'm not going to go 75 meters to his, especially if mine is better." It was pure James May, understated, clever, and cutting without raising his voice. Rather than showing offense, he turned the moment into a gentle boast, reminding everyone that he has his own pub, his pride and joy. Back in 2020, May took over the Royal Oak in Swallowcliff, Salisbury site. A centuries-old country pub, it was in need of care, and James poured himself into it, restoring the building, curating a menu, and even launching his own gin brand, fittingly named James Gin. For May, it wasn't just about owning a pub. It was about community, about preserving something special. The Royal Oak became a warm, welcoming place, with roaring fires, hearty food, and the sense that everyone, no matter their opinions, was welcome. During a visit filmed with Richard Hammond, May explained it perfectly. "We thrive on lively discussion and different views. We're not going to bar you just for having a radical opinion." But then, with a wry grin, he added the caveat. "However, if you damage the artwork, smash the windows, or insult any of my delightful young staff, then Jamie will assist you in leaving through the window." That's James May in a nutshell. Gentle, thoughtful, but never afraid of a sharp aside. And so, while Clarkson might be barring his old friend as part of his famously mischievous sense of humor, May is quietly raising a glass at his own bar, doing things his own way. In the end, perhaps this little pub war is less about rivalry and more about what made these men beloved in the first place. Their banter, their wit, and the way they can make even the smallest story feel larger than life. And if this feud continues, well, Britain just might witness the most entertaining pub rivalry in history, served with a pint, a laugh, and just enough cheek to keep us all smiling.